Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Welcome to aArambh, Roadmap to the IT World. In the previous video, we discussed about variables and data types. So in this video, like we thought before, we will cover operators and expressions. For that, I'll create a file, new project. Click on file, new project, and I am saving all my code in a aArambh coding folder in D drive in my system. You can also save in a similar fashion in your system. This I will call it as operators expressions. So here wantedly I'm unchecking add sample code. In the previous video we checked the sample code. Now I don't want the sample code. I click on create. And I will say this window. If you say new window, it will be opened in a new window. In the last program, we clicked on this window. Let's try to see what happens when we click new window. So this is a new window. Here, this program is there, and the other program is still in this other window. So what I will do is from here, I have two windows, variables and data types. I'm closing, and operators expressions program, which is in the new window, I am opening. I have a SRC folder here because I unchecked that create default code. Now I have to create a class here. In the previous video, because we have checked that automatic code I want, I got the class ready-made. We had a main class here and it was here. So I will name this Java class as operators expressions. Please note, whenever I give name for a class, I start with a capital letter. That is a convention. We can also give small letter. Let's try to give a small letter and see what happens. Okay. Even if I give a small letter, my class is created. It's not a problem, but standard developer convention is not to give a small letter. That's why I say here refactor, rename file. I'll come here and I will make it capital. And when I say refactor, automatically this small letter has been changed to capital. In this code also, we will change it to capital. Now we don't see any errors. So this is an empty class, but from the previous program, what we have observed is in a class, there is always a main method. And whatever code that we write will be executed only if there is a main method and the execution starts from the main method. So because previously we checked that create sample code button, the main method and the class with the name main was automatically given. Here we are not doing it that way because usually this is how we work. We write our own class name, we define the main method. So I'm switching the context in this fashion. So I write main here, and then here you can see main method declaration. Main is a word that I'm typing, and I press tab on my keyboard. Now I get the main method. For now, we will ignore all this. There is some public static void and there are some parameters this main method is taking. And this class is also public. For now, we'll ignore everything. Later on, we'll understand slowly what are these terms. So for now, what we want to remember is whenever we want to start a program, we should have a class and it should have a main method. Then this is our area where we will write the code and we will execute. So today, what we are trying to understand is operators and expressions. In the previous video, what we try is variables and data types. This is the second one. So in operators, we have various operators that we have arithmetic operators. We have relational operators. We have another one that is logical operators, and we have assignment operators. We have ternary operators. So these are all the operators that we have. So we will understand everything in action in detail by writing the code. No theory. Theory you can refer to on the internet if you just go and browse anywhere on the internet or ask any AI operator like ChatGPT, what is arithmetic operator, what is relational, you will get to know the theory. We will focus 100% on coding. So for arithmetic operators, what we have is when you say arithmetic, it should pop up to your mind that we are talking about arithmetic operators like, let's say, plus, minus, multiplication, division. This slash is referred to as division in our Java world. And we have another operator, this is a little bit important, which is called as modulo operator. Modulo, or the percentile symbol that we are seeing is referred to as a modulo operator. Now we'll come and see this in action. So I want to assign some value to a variable. So because I want to assign a number to the variable, my data type that I'm choosing is int, an integer value I want to assign to a variable. This variable I will call as first number. So first number. So here when I wrote the first number, this first number variable has two words, first and number. In Java, the convention that we use is lower camel case convention. When I say lower camel case convention, it should be like this. See, previously when I was giving number like this, we were getting some kind of a error kind of a thing in on the console, on the IDE. So IDE didn't like that fashion. So because of the standard convention. So what is this convention? In any variable, what we will do is first letter is always lowercase and following that second word or the letter is always started with a capital letter. This is called as lower camel case convention. I'll say first number equal to 10. Then I'll declare, this is declaring. I just declared a number, let's say in second number. This is declaring a variable. I just declared a variable. Then I am assigning value to the variable. Second number is equal to, now I am assigning the value 20. So I can do in one step or I can do in two steps. I can declare a variable, declaring variable, or I can assign value to a variable. So here I did the same in one step. Assignment plus, sorry, assignment comes later, right? First, what we will get is declaration plus assignment. Okay, fine. Now what we are trying to understand is arithmetic operators. So from here, I'll just copy this line and I will paste it here and we'll see this in action. Int sum equal to, when I see here, when I just type f, because there is a variable already defined here, we already get the, this is called as IntelliSense. IntelliSense, that is the IDE is intelligently sensing the variables or whatever code you have given. IntelliSense, it will give us the prompt. So I just have to type F and then press enter. Once this first number, we are selected on this first number, here you can also see the data type int is also being recognized. This is a variable, the name is first number, the data type is int. I press enter. Int first number, what I want to do is use a addition operator, arithmetic addition operator, plus. And here you notice one thing, before first number was highlighted because I have declared the variable, I signed it, I used it. As soon as I use first number, now it is highlighted. Now, now this is grayed out, right? This is not highlighted yet. This is grayed out. When I used it here, it again got highlighted. Let me say, yes, second number. Now it is highlighted when I used it. So IntelliJ is keeping a track of what are variables you have declared and what you are assigning. Here again, sum is grayed out. As soon as I use it, sum of first number and second number is. So where is this sum stored? Sum of first number and second number. If I just try to print this directly on the console, what I will get is same. Sum of first number and second number is colon. That's what I'll get. Sum of first number and second number is colon. But I want to print the value. That value is stored in the sum variable. As I say S, with S we have two variables. It is pointing out. I select sum and I press enter. As soon as I press enter, this was grayed out before. Now it is highlighted because we started using it. Let me do it once again. It's grayed out here and I press enter. Now, if I run the program, I can run from here or here also, or else we have another place from here. So I'll run from here. This is a current file I am running. Okay. Current file is operations expressions. And here you see there is a symbol here. This mentions that when there is a main method inside a class, we'll get this symbol. I'll show you in the next program maybe when there is no main method, how this symbol will not be there. And when there is a main method, how this symbol will be there. It's not very important, but we need to observe the ID everywhere, all the area, whatever is happening. If green tick means there are no compilation errors. What is a compilation error? We'll understand later on. So let's say I remove this. So there is a compilation error. Every statement has to end with a semicolon. There is an error. It is showing one error is there. Here it is showing. It is telling clearly that semicolon is expected. So we need to interact with the system. We need to understand the code. We need to interact with the code, talk to the code. It will tell us what to do. We don't have to worry about a lot of things. So I'll run this. Now I get the value. Sum of first number and second number is 30. I can also print this in a different fashion if I want to. So I'll say sum of, I'll get the first number value from the variable first number and s second number, and again plus is used to concatenate the strings. Plus symbol is used to concatenate the strings. Sum of first number and second number is sum. So I'll run this. What I will do is, okay, I'll run both the statements. We'll see the difference. Previously, we displayed sum of first number and second number is the value, whatever is there, 30. Here now, it's very meaningful, right? Sum of 10 and 20 is 30. If you want a space, you can give a space here and rerun. So sum of 10 and 20 is 30. This is very clean. So I will comment out this line. I can also comment out this line. In order to comment, what I will do is I'll press Control slash, the forward slash, Control slash. Then it will be commented. This is plus operator. Then what we will do is int, I'll write here, int difference equal to first number minus first number minus second number. Then I'll say I'll directly print it here just for the sake of simplicity. And we will run. Difference, how much should we get? 10 minus 20 is minus 10 is what we need to get on the screen. So minus 10. This is a difference operator. Then I'll say int product. Int product is equal to first number. For multiplication, we can't just use X like this. We will have to use this symbol. On the 8, we have keyboard number 8, right? There, if you do a shift and this is a asterisk symbol. This is how Java understands. So now I'll print s out tab product. So I'll run it. If you see, they will see two numbers on the screen, minus 10 and the product 200. Minus 10 is coming from this line. 200 we are getting from this line. If I comment out this line and I will run once again, I'll just see 200. So you're understanding, right, how the IDE is behaving. Whatever we write here, whatever code we write, it will interact with the system. Later on, we will understand how this is a high level programming language, and like English only, we are writing and we are interacting. So how it interacts and all the nuances of it, we'll discuss in very detail later on in the topic called as the difference between JDK, JVM, and JRE that I will cover in the last part of this series. So control slash. So I have understood plus, minus, multiplication, and I will go for division now. And here, okay, let's say in division equal to second number is a bigger number, right? I want to divide second number by first number. So 20 divided by 10. In second number we had 20, second number we had 20, first number we had 10. 20 divided by 10, we should get 2 as out. As out in division, what is that we are getting? We should get 2 printed, like 10 minus 10 and 200, we should get 2 printed, but we'll see what will be printed. So we got 2 printed here. Now what I will do is I'll say same thing, a little bit different. Int remainder equal to second number modulo first number. We will see what this will print. Then we will try to understand the difference between the division operator and the modulo operator. Remainder. So 20 modulo 10, we got 0 as the result. We got 20 modulo 10, 20 modulo 10 result as 0 because when we divide 20 with 10 at the quotient, we will get 2 and remainder we will get 0. So this modulo operator always gives us the remainder. That is what we need to remember. So division operator will give the quotient and the modulo operator, this modulo operator will give the remainder. So let me comment out these lines. And let us take one more example to understand the modulo operator. Sys out, I'll say 123. I can also directly give the numbers instead of initializing and everything. 123 modulo 10. Before trying to run it, we'll try to guess the output. When 123 is modulo by 10, the quotient that we will get is 10 into 12 is the quotient. 120 is what? 10 into 12 is 120. 12 is the quotient. And remainder we should get as 3. We'll see if our understanding is right or wrong. So we got 3 here. So this is how the modulo operator works. Just a second, how much time we have spent in this video? Okay, fine. Next, we will come to the relational operators. When we say relational operators, we are talking about less than symbol, greater than symbol, less than equal to symbol, greater than equal to symbol, and we have a double equal to symbol. We have a double equal to. That means we are checking, and we will talk about this double equal to and the difference of small normal equal to and not equal to. These are important. I'll copy this. This is what we are discussing. Now here what I will do is I'll directly, instead of assigning variable and everything, I'll directly use the values. I'm trying to check if 25 is less than 30. So 25 is less than 30. We know that. That means the result is 25 is less than 30 is true. That means it's a true value that should be printed onto the screen. So true value is printed onto the screen. 3 is also printed. We are getting 3 from this line. I'll comment out this line. Similarly, I'll give some more statements. 30 is greater than 20. It is also true. So we should get two truths on the screen. So we get two truths on the screen. I'll comment out this line. It's a very simple thing, we'll quickly understand. I'll say if 30 is less than 20, which is false. So we should get a false keyword on the screen. We got a false keyword on the screen. This is how true and false works. Then we say similarly, we can use less than or equal to and greater than or equal to, like 25, less than or equal to 25. It is true, less than or equal to, it is equal to 25, right? True. Now, what we will do is we'll try to understand the difference between double equal to and equal to. When I say integer first number equal to 25, integer second num equal to 25, integer third num equal to 20. Now I'll try to check sys out of first number, is it equal to, when I want to check if this value that is stored in fnum is the same as the value that is stored in snum. First number for short fnum, second number for short snum. If the values that are stored in these variables are equal, then I'll use a double equal to symbol. Then I get a true. Let's say what happens if I use fnum equal to snum. I am saying, okay, let me just try to run and see what happens. So we got the value fnum. That means in snum, whatever value is there, 25, it got assigned to fnum. Let me do one thing to be very clear. I'll give the value tnum, that is third number here. So in tnum, that is the third number, 20 value is there. But in fnum, till at this point, if I print the value that is inside fnum, it should be 25. After this statement, what I did was I assigned tnum value, that is 20, into the left hand side of the equal to operator. Right hand side value is assigned to the left hand side operator. So fnum tnum equal to 20, it has this value. Fnum equal to tnum third number. That means fnum equal to the value 20. Previously it had 25. Now it will start printing 20 onto the console. Let me just run. So it printed 20 onto the console. 25 is printed in the previous line. So this is the difference between a equal to operator and a comparison operator. Double equal to is a comparison operator. Let me make a note of it here. This is a comparison operator and equal to is a assignment operator, like we have seen it in the above also. While assigning, what we were doing, assignment, for assignment, assign a value, we are giving equal to. That means from the right hand side, whatever value is there, it will get and assign to the variable on the left hand side. Double equal to used to check the value that is on the right hand side if it is same as the value in the left hand side. So we covered this and we'll cover the last one, not equal to. So fnum is not equal to snum. I'm trying to check if fnum is not equal to snum. So, but they are equal. That means we will get a true or false. Fnum is not equal to snum. When I say it is not equal to snum, actually it is equal. That means this statement should return as a false. So we got a false here. Similarly, if I say fnum not equal to snum, this is a relational operator. We are checking if it is equal or not equal. Now it is not equal. So we should get a true below the false. Below the false, we got a true. So this is how going forward when we write programs, we will understand where these are used. But for now, we had a brief understanding of arithmetic operators and relational operators. Now I will stop this video here, and in the next video we will cover this logical operators, assignment operators. Assignment operator we already discussed, but then I'll again discuss, and the ternary operators. So in this video we have learned these two. So thank you very much for watching the video. Welcome to aArambh, roadmap to the IT world, and all the best for your future.